I'm Jeremy McGrath. Some call me the king of Supercross. I'm a team member on Escondido Toyota, and I have a 2018 four-door Tundra. And on that Tundra, it's black. And on that Tundra, it has 35s, it has Icon wheels, it has Icon Stage 3 suspension lift. It's got Gibson exhaust. It's got a rigid light. And I'm not sure what else, but it's pretty badass. Yeah, retired, I mean, retired, it's funny to say, right? I mean, people just don't say they're retired at like 32, right? I mean, yeah, I'm retired from racing, but you guys know that I'm out there doing stuff. I'm doing a lot of cool stuff with Kawasaki, just having a blast with my relationship with those guys and mentoring some kids on Team Green and doing cool events, shooting commercials. I mean, still riding my motorcycle a ton. So, I mean, I try and stay busy. I'm really lucky that I have I can make my own hours, I guess, as you would say. So I get to see a lot of my kids every day. I take them to school, pick them up, take them to sports, do all that. I mean, that's the beauty of it. I mean, I'm so lucky and so appreciative that I was able to do well enough that I don't have to go to work every day, as you would call it. So retired life's good. I get to race Lucas Oil Short Course Series truck stuff, so that's cool. I mean, after 8 long, agonizing years, we finally won the title this year on that. So that was cool to be able to be a champion again. But yeah, I'm just enjoying my family time, enjoying my mountain bike a lot, and enjoying my dirt bike. Through the fruits of my labor, again, I'm just so blessed and appreciative that I was able to do well enough to be able to enjoy my kids' lives. I mean, I don't have to miss a game. I don't have to go on a trip. I don't have to go, I mean, that's the cool thing. I make my own life. I make my own hours. I do what I want to do, and within reason, of course. And the great thing is I have a lot of great people I work with. I mean, a lot of great sponsors, a lot of great partnerships. I'm having fun with my off-road team, and just, I mean, I'm really enjoying being a dad. My kids are 12 and 10 now, and it's happening so fast. I mean, just like I feel myself, you know, I'm 46 years old already. I can't even believe that. Racing Supercross, I'm so stoked that I love it so much, but at the same time, it still feels like it was a lifetime ago. I mean, even I'm 46, so when I was 31, I was retired, right? So that's what, 15 years ago even yet, and that was the end of my career. So imagine me thinking Anaheim 93. I mean, that's like 25 years ago, right? I mean, it just seems so weird to think about that. But again, I'm just blessed to be able to work in the industry. I still have a lot of great friends, a lot of great relationships, and you know, I'm enjoying myself. I think the state of our Supercross and motocross today is the landscape of it's so much different than when I was younger. And you know, it's always funny because everyone says that you know, I always love to have a good time. I was, you know, and people mistake that for maybe not taking it serious. And that's where I come in and say they're wrong, because when everyone thought I wasn't doing my work, I was at home doing my work. And so today, everything's so in front of your face, right? There's social media, there's, nobody can do anything without seeing it. And I feel bad for the guys, honestly. I mean, it's a tough world to live in, especially when you're an athlete. You can't make one wrong move or you just get hammered. So, I mean, I think it's easy to tell that I loved what I do. I still love what I do, and I think it's very apparent when you can see a rider, even the famous riders that we see today that we like. You can tell which ones are liking what they do. You can tell which ones like their job and which ones don't. And me being older now, I certainly can appreciate someone that really loves what they do and gives back and has the passion that at least I feel like I did. Do we have the brand ambassador for the sport that I would like to see, like a Jeremy McGrath? I don't think so. I mean, I think the sport desperately needs someone. Everyone's so serious these days, and I have a lot of respect for these guys, and I know it's a job, and I know you have to be serious, and there's just the fitness level these days is out of this world. But at the same time, please show us that you love what you do. And for me, the interviews after the races are already, we're on race 5. I mean, the interviews are already ridiculous. I can't even stand them. So I want someone to come out of their shell and just be a person that someone can relate to. My advice to these guys is, look, we all came from the same spot. You need to make yourself relatable to the fans. That's what it's about. They're your same peeps. You know what I mean? Enjoy your career, enjoy your job, and be relatable. That's how you get famous. And so, for me, as a fan of the sport, I would like to see more of that. My role at Kawasaki has been so fun, and I know everyone in the beginning was a little like, what? You never really raced on a Kawi, but that's not true. For those of you who don't know, I won my first Supercross on a Kawi. Now, yes, that's the story. We got the story. There's the tie-in. I rode for Team Green for years, won my first Supercross. Unfortunately, didn't get to ride for Kawi throughout the heyday of my career, right? But when Kawi and I and Monster talked about this position that I'm in now at Kawi, we all had the same goals. You know, how can we grow the brand? How can we grow the interest in kids? And how can we sort of help grow our sport? And the relationship for me has been totally reciprocal. I love what they do. They love what I do. I have a lot of friends there, and I've known all these guys the whole time I've raced motocross. So it really is like coming home to a family. We have some great times at events. We come up with great ideas. We go and do videos. We do bike shoots and things like that. So in the beginning, yeah, people were a little confused, and it takes a little while to get the wheel going and the momentum. But I think through Kawasaki's efforts and my efforts in loving what I do, we've really got some good momentum. And I think as much as I love it, everyone sort of understands it now, and it feels good. You know, it's funny. Anyone who knows me knows that I've fluctuated weight and stuff throughout my career, and obviously I try not to let it get out of hand. You know, but again, I have been off for 15 years racing bikes. You know, I don't do that anymore. And yeah, I was able to ride my mountain bike and stuff when I'm 20 pounds heavier, but it's a little weird at my age because I don't have like a carrot out there. There's no like goal. Like I don't have like okay, I need to get in shape for the Supercross series, and I know that I'm going to finish in May, so I need to be in shape for that. It's you know, sometimes you feel like you're just kind of out there and there's no real goal. So a lot of people are asking me, yeah, you're losing weight. What's wrong? Everything okay with you? And I am good. Everything's good. I feel as healthy as I've ever been. And I am 166 pounds right now, which is where I raced at. And I've done it all through really just being smart and nutrition. I did a cleanse just as a goal for myself, a 30-day cleanse just to see if I could do it. And that's where the carrot kind of came in. And then I've just stuck with it. You know, I'm just trying to eat more sensible. It's a little harder at 46 to lose weight. But man, I can tell you, being lighter is sure easier on my bicycle. So I'm really enjoying myself. My gear fits better. Everything is just feeling good, you know? What do they say? Look good, feel good, go good. So I'm going with that. You guys know that I had a lengthy BMX career before I ever raced motocross. So I'm as much as I love my motorcycle, I'm just as in love with bicycles. I feel very fortunate to be a brand ambassador for Specialized. We've had a great partnership over the last 10 years now, and man, I wish I could have rode with them the whole time throughout my career. It really didn't exist when we were racing. So all the guys at Specialized have been great. Sean, especially, you know, those guys have treated me like gold, and you know, made my biking world so much more fun. So yeah, again, I'm just blessed, and I think it's it's apparent that I love what I do, and you know, that kind of passion carries over into brand. So Specialized is on my team. That's how it goes.